Welcome learners to KCSE revision on income tax. This is a question that was tested in year 2004 and it was carrying 10 marks. Learner, let us look at the question. The table below shows monthly income tax rates for year 2003. The table below shows monthly income tax rates for year 2003. Here we have the table, here we have monthly taxable income in Kenya shillings, and here we have tax rates as percentages, 10%, 15%, etc. Then, the question is, learn. In the year 2003, Ole Saguya's, there's this person here called Ole Saguya. So Ole Saguya's monthly earnings were as follows. Basic salary, Kenya shillings 20,600. House allowance of 12,000 Kenya shillings. Medical allowance of 2,880 Kenya shillings. And transport allowance of Kenya shillings 340. Ole Saguya was entitled to a monthly tax relief. He was entitled to a monthly tax relief of 1,056 Kenya shillings. Calculate A, his monthly taxable income in Kenya shillings. Calculate his monthly taxable income in Kenya shillings. Learn. Taxable income is just the amount of money or the income that that we should take to the table to be taxed. It is the money taken to the table to be taxed. And therefore, learn, how do we get Ole Saguya's taxable income? Ole Saguya's taxable income, learner. In this case, how will we get it? Here, we are told that his basic salary is this, and he has 3 allowances. Learner, when you are given allowances, how do you get the taxable income? Because this matters a lot. It is the first step, and if you make a mistake here, you make you make so many mistakes down the question. So taxable income, when you have allowances, learner, is got by you take the basic salary, learner, and then you just add the allowances. Basic salary plus the allowances. And therefore, learner, in this case, we have his basic salary as 20,600 shillings, and then we have his allowances 12,000, we have 2,880, we have transport allowance of 340 shillings. Learner, if you add all these with a calculator, you should get 35,820. This is Ole Saguya's taxable income, the income that should be taken to the table to be taxed. Good. We go to part B, learner. Part B. Let me do it here. Calculate the monthly tax. Calculate the monthly tax paid by Ole Saguya. How much tax does he pay per month? Learner, it is a matter of taking the taxable income, his taxable income, to the table to tax it. Let us go there. There we have the table. Look at that. So his taxable income, learner, is 35,820. You take it to the table. In the table you read up here, it should match with what we are talking about here. As you bring it here, it should be in monthly taxable income. Should be in monthly taxable income in Kenya shillings. And that is actually what we have here. This is monthly taxable income in Kenya shillings. Then you come and check. It will go up to which band? It will go up to this band here. You can even write it here. It will lie down. It will lie in between these two figures, 35,820. Itaenda mpaka hapo. So learner, let us now tax this money. So in the first band, learner, these Kenya shillings are taxed at the rate of 10%. So you take the first band, 9,680 shillings are taxed at the rate of 10%. Learner, look at that. That gives you shillings 968. That is the tax from the first band. We go to the second band, learner. How many shillings lie in this band? You take this figure here. Maybe I can do it alongside here. You take 18,800. Then you subtract the upper figure here, learner. 9680 to get the amount in the second band. You take this figure here, you subtract this direct, or you can take this, you subtract this, and you add 1. I remember talking about that in lesson 1 of income tax, and therefore let us take the shortcut. You take these, you subtract this. If you do that, learner, you will get 9,120 shillings. So the second band, learner, carries this amount, and it is taxed at what rate? It is taxed at the rate of 15%. Come and fix it here. And therefore, using a calculator, learner, what should you get? You'd get 1,368. We move on to our third band, learner. Our third band, how many shillings will there be? You take this figure here, you subtract the upper number. So you take 27,920, you subtract 18,800, learner. Again, this gives you 9,120 shillings. So the third band, learner, carries that, and it is taxed what percentage? 20%. Like that. You work out that, learner, and you should get what? 1,824. 1,824. We go to our last band. Our money was going up to the fourth band here. Fourth band. How do you get the amount of money in this band? So you take your 35,820, you subtract the upper number. That 5,820, you subtract the upper number. So like that, you subtract 27,920, and therefore using a calculator, learner, you should get 7,900. Good. You take that money here and you tax it. What rate is this? 25%. Look at that. It is taxed at the rate of 25%. You work out that you should get 1,975, learner. And we are through with that. So we now get what we call the gross tax, learner. The immediate tax got from the table is called gross tax or total tax. It is good to know these terms. Gross tax or total tax. To get it, you add all these. Adding this, learner, you should get 6,135. 6,135. And therefore, learner, this is not the tax that you'll pay. He is entitled to a tax relief. A tax relief, learner. Look at this. Ole Saguya was entitled to a monthly tax relief of Kenya shillings. These reliefs, learner, are subtracted from the gross tax. You subtract reliefs from the gross tax to get the tax that he would pay. And therefore, you come and say, tax relief is how much here. Here his tax shillings 1,056. All reliefs are subtracted from the gross tax to get the actual tax that a person pays. Subtracting this, subtracting that, you will get 5,079 Kenya shillings, and therefore this is the net tax that he pays. This is the actual tax that Ole Saguya pays. So learner, the most important thing is to know how to get taxable income. When you are given salary and allowances, you add the allowances to the salary. Once you get this step here, everything becomes simple. And therefore, I wish you all the best, learner, as you go to look for more examples to do, which just looks like what I've just taught. All the best, learner, and God bless you.